Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be opening a booster box of Time Spiral Remastered. These boxes contain 36 packs with 15 cards each. The set was released March 19th, 2021, and we're going to be doing pricing as of June 24th, 2022. Here it is everybody, our Time Spiral Remastered Draft Booster Box. Fully sealed and intact, ready to go. So let's go ahead and crack it open and see if we can get as much value as we did last time. Our last box was pretty darn amazing. So let's see if the trend continues with Time Spiral Remastered. And if we can get some of those really good foil time-shifted cards. Alright, so let's get things open. Alright, so we're going to kick things off with a Think Twice, a Homing Sliver, a Primal Plasma, Cutthroat Ildal, a Spinneret Sliver, Brigid Cutsight, Rift Elemental, Lamp Sliver, Trespasser Ilvec, Pallid Myocoderm, then we have a Delay, a Might Sliver, a Duskrider Peregrine, and our rare is going to be a Rada Air Tekeld. So just kind of taking a quick look, don't see high value in that card, and then we have a Sorcerer Spyglass showing up as our time shifted card and a Spider token. So the Sorcerer Spyglass, not a high value card. Alright, and then we're going to start off pack 2 with a Snapback, a Two-Headed Sliver, a Blight Speaker, an Evolution Charm, Graves Scrabbler, Knight of Circe, Lymph Sliver, Gathan Raiders, Psychotic Episode, I see a foil in the back, Big Game Hunter, Rift Swing Cloudskate, Might of Old Krosa, and our rare is going to be a Hivestone, not high value. And then we have a Flicker Wisp showing up as our time-shifted card. Not high value. And then we have an Errant Doomsayers showing up as a foil from the main set with an Ape token. So we'll go ahead and keep our rares in that pile. So the time-shifted cards do hold the most value of the set. However, there are many cards from the primary set, core set, however you want to call it, that still do have quite a bit of value. Alright, so we got a Battering Sliver, another Snapback, Corpulent Corpse, Virulent Sliver, another Trespasser, Momentary Blink, the Ancient, Watcher Sliver, March of Ghouls, the Ranger, the Fithless, Rebuff the Wicked, then our rare is a Venser Shaper Savant. So this is going to be roughly a $2 hit. And then we have a Beast Within showing up as our time-shifted card. This is also going to be about a $2 hit. And then we have a time-shifted foil Flicker Wisp showing on up here. So the time-shifted foils are going to be extremely valuable. I am going to go ahead and sleeve that one up immediately. Not sure of the specific value. I'll be putting that in the video, so it'll be on the screen right about now. Just doesn't want to go down in there, so just really nice to see those the foil time shifted. I think the most we've gotten in a box that I've opened on the channel is 2. We'll see if we can't beat that. All right, so we're starting things off with a Serpent, a Shaman, a Mire, a Primarch, a Mind Stab, a Dweller, Time Bug, Artist, Fortify, Cannonade, Cautry Sliver, a Gaia's Anthem, a Griffin Guide, and our rare is going to be a Magus of Future. Not high value rare there. And then we have a Hollow one showing on up here. It's going to be just over $1. And then we have a Soldier token. All right, now my piles are getting really disastrous here. So I'm just going to kind of clean things up, let the OCD come on out, and we can keep going. So the amount of regular foils that we're going to see is pretty low, and the time-shifted foils is even lower than that. That's just to be expected with these boxes. All right, so we have the Drifter, a Spider, a Sentinel, Dark Withering, Green Seeker, Search for Tomorrow, Ancient Grudge, Armoros Seekers, Rift Bolt, Doomsayers, an Arcblade Uncommon, a Street Wrath. It's going to be a $2 uncommon, Primal Force Mage, and then we have a Tombstalker for our rare, not high value. And then we have Wastes coming in. This is going to be about a $3 hit from the time-shifted set. All right, so we're going to start this pack with a Homing Sliver, Reality Acid, Bone Splitter Sliver, Feebleness, Satanal Wood Readers, White Mane Lion, and we missed one, Gathan Raiders, Momentary Blink, Massive Ghouls, Sparaloth Ancient, then we have Conflagrate as a rare, Urza's Factory, excuse me, that's an uncommon, and then we have Urza's Factory coming in as another uncommon, a Firewake Sliver, and then Magus of the Moon showing up here. So this is going to be one of the better hits from the set. This card is just over $9 right now. And then we have a Solemn Circulum showing up as our time-shifted card. This is going to be about a $1 to $2 hit. So I am going to sleeve up the Magus. And we'll just put that right about there. And that's causing some glare. I'll stick it over here on this side. Trying to reduce some of the glare on some of my videos. Lighting is so tricky. Think Twice, Grape Shot, Erratic Mutation, the Shaman, the Recluse, the Spinneret Sliver, Terramorphic Expanse, Temporal Isolation, Prismatic Lens, Aven Rift Watcher, Nightshade Assassin, a Silversmith, a Shaper Parasite, and a Chroma's Memorial coming in here as our rare. This is going to be about a $10 hit. And our time-shifted card is going to be a Silence, which is going to be about a $6 hit. So I'm going to go ahead and sleeve up both of those real quick. So sleeve that one up first. Then we'll get our Chroma's Memorial in here in a hard case. All right, so we'll just stack those like that, and we'll keep on going. Alright, so we have a Grinning Ingus, a Primal Plasma, Deep Cavern Imp, Utopia Vow, Sanctifage, Sinew Sliver, Penumbra Spider, Judge Unworthy, Strangle Suit, Brine Elemental, Harmonize, a Shivan Meteor, and a Sengir Nosferatu showing up. This vampire as our rare, not high value. And then we have a Ponder. This is about an $8 hit, and then we have a Storm Entity showing up as a regular foil. So that's only our second of the box. I'm going to throw a quick sleeve around Ponder, put that one in a coat, and keep on rolling. All right, so we have a Veiling Oddity, Simian Spirit Guide, Gossamer Phantasm, Mind Stab, Virulent Sliver, Bound in Silence, Ickerslick, Castle Raptors, Fathom Seer, The Expanse, Llanowar Mentor, Timebender, Stonecloaker, and Jehora of the Gintu showing up as our rare, not high value. And then a Feldon of the Third Patch showing up as our time shifted. It's going to be about $1 hit, and then we have an Insect Token. Okay, this pack's being a little tricky. Alright, Sting Scourger, Gossamer Phantasm, Slipstream Serpent, Assassinate, Edge of Autumn, Feebleness, Errant of Ephemerum, White Mane Lion, Children of Kolios, Trespasser, Yixlid Jailer, Firemaw Kavu, Avon Mind Sensor, and our rare is a Safi Eric Dotter. This is about a $1 hit. And then a Restoration Angel coming in from the Time Shifted, also about a $1 hit with a Cobalt token. All right, Empty the Warrens, Reality Acid, Bone Splitter Sliver, the Drake, Siphon Mage, Seal of Primordium, Castle Raptors, Fathom Seer, Avon Riftwatcher, The Expanse, Cloud Seeder, Lost Auramancers, Sudden Death, and a Banalish Commander coming in here from white as our rare, not high value, and then a Bedlam Reveler coming in as our Time Shifted, also not high value, and then we have a Soldier token. So we're only seeing a couple of cards of significant value. We've only got really 4 in sleeves right now. So hopefully we've gotten through all of the garbage, and now we get to the value. Brute Force, Veiling Oddity, the Thallid, the Archer, the Pit Keeper, Dead and Gone, Prismatic Lens, Bound in Silence, Seal of Primordium, Basalt Gargoyle, Stronghold Rats, Necrotic Sliver, and then we have a Reiterate coming in. It's going to be about a $2 hit. And then we have a Stinkweed Imp, or this one's about a $1 hit. And then we have a Gossamer Phantasm showing up in foil, just a common. And then a Griffin. So that's only our, I guess technically it's our 4th foil, 1 being Time Shifted, and 3 from the main set. All right, Lightning, Charm, Idal, Primarch, Siphon Mage, Mycoderm, Dustwasp, Sidewinder Sliver, Sunlace, Salt-Crusted Step, Thick-Skinned Goblin, Tromp the Domains, and we have a Sudden Spoiling showing up here as our rare, about a $1. And then we have a Crystal Shard showing up from Time Shifted, also about a $1. And then an uncommon Keen Sense in foil. So this box not nearly as good as our first box yet, although we are probably only about a third of the way through. I'm just gonna, all right, so we got a Foresee, a Halberder, Logic Knot, Thrill of the Hunt, Corpulent Corpse, Reflex Sliver, the Baloth, Mammoth Tithe, Chromatic Star, Crookclaw Transmuter, Calciderm, Spellburst, Paradise Plume, and we have a Wheel of Fate. So this is about a $2 hit, Mythic, and then a Tide Hollow Sculler coming in from Time Shifted. Unfortunately, not a high value card. So before I open the next pack, I'm just going to take this stack of cards, move it over there, and clean up our token pile. All right, so we got ourselves Piracy Charm, Bartering Sliver, Snapback, Primarch, Mind Stab, the Artist, Time Bug, Sunlace, Dustwasp, Sidewinder Sliver, Molten Slag Heap, Riptide Pilferer, and we have a Dune Rider Outlaw, and an Angel's Grace, which is about a $2 hit, followed by a Secret Plans Time Shifted card. Not high value, and then we have a Cloud Sprite showing on up there as our token. So still on the hunt for another Time Shifted foil or one of the big cards in the set. So I've got a Shaman, a Mire, Wood Readers, Mind Stab, Sliver, Core, Trocaire, Worm, Primordium, Core Dirge, Cryptic Annelid. We have a Rough and Tumble. And then we have a Pulmonic Sliver coming in as our rare, unfortunately not high value. And then we have a Temar Battle Rage showing up as our Time Shifted card, not high value. And then we have an Assassinate and a Cloud Sprite. So the Assassinate being in foil. So some of the big cards that we could see in this set, we could see Yawgmoth, value just over 40. We could see Chalice of the Void again. We saw that in our last opening. Currently at 52. We have Tomb of Yawgmoth at 33, and Gemstone Caverns at 36. So that's just some of the big hits that we're on the hunt for. So we'll just keep our eye open for that. So we have Cersei, Sliver, the Raiders, Psychotic Episode, Windspine Drake. We have ourselves a Fungal Reaches, a Lightning Axe, and a Marugada Petroglyphs coming in here as our rare, not high value. And then we have Philbith the Lost coming in here as our time shifted, fun card to sneak into play. Unfortunately, not high value. Alright, so we got ourselves Brute Force, Veiling Oddity, the Dweller, the Imp, the Vow, the Cavalry, the Isolation, Bewilder, Ivory Giant, Return to Dust, Harmonic Sliver, Imperiosaur, and then we have ourselves a Swarm Yard coming in from the land cycle. It's going to be about a $5 hit, followed by an Eternal Witness from the Time Shifted. This is about a $3 hit. And then we have an Empty the Warrens in foil and a Llanowar Elves coming in here as a token. Interesting to see the Llanowar Elves token, considering that is an actual card. Skirk Shaman, Coral Trickster, Grinning Ingus, Pit Keeper, the Archer, the Thallid, Cersei, Sliver, Ilkor, Rift Elemental, Encore, Dread Return, Henchfiend of Ukor, and there's Urborg, Tomb of Yawgmoth coming in. So this is going to be one of the biggest hits from the main set here. This is going to be a $33 card, followed by an Intangible Virtue from the time-shifted cards, not high value, with a goblin in the back. So let me go ahead and get the Urborg in a double jacket. There we go. So we're finally starting to see some value as we go down the stacks. Alright, Dreamstalker, Riddle of Lightning, Drakeling, Evolution Charm, the Recluse, the Castle Raptors, Fathom Seer, Aven Riftwatcher, Terramorphic Expanse, Benalis Cavalry, Celestial Crusader, a Phantom Worm, Darkheart Sliver, and Miri the Curse coming in as our rare, not high value. And then we have ourselves a Treasure Cruise coming in from the Time Shifted. This is about a $4 hit with an Ape token. Alright, we got a Battering Sliver, Snapback, Strength in Numbers, Deadly Grub, Ancient Grudge, Armor Seekers, Rift Bolt, Erratic Doomsayers, Looter Ilkor, Char Rumbler, Yavimaya Druid, Knight of Holy Nimbus, and we have a Heartwood Storyteller as our rare, not high value. Oh, and look at that. Double Heartwood, one foil, one not. So hopefully the foil will bring us some value. And our time-shifted card is Tassigar of the Golden Fang. Not high value. Alright, so Grinning Angus again. Primal Plasma, Forsea, Pit Keeper, the Archer, Momentary Blink, the Ancient, another Sliver, Massive Ghouls, Ilkor, Dreadship Reef, Pendlehaven Elder, Sulfur Elemental, and we have a Pact of Negation coming in. So this is going to be a $10 hit for us, and a Prized Amalgam showing up from Time Shifted. The Prized Amalgam is only about $1. So we'll go ahead and sleeve up our Pact of Negation because this one is over $10. So now we're at 4 cards over $10. Making me feel a little bit better about this box. These boxes are still very expensive. compared to a normal booster box. This box cost me almost $300. So just kind of give you an idea of the value I'm trying to get back out of this. All right, so we have a homing sliver, reality acid, a bone splitter sliver, a drake, a kutzite, another sliver, another dead and gone, Bangladesh hero, Rarity trapper, rift elemental, skittering monstrosity, a clockwork hydra, Crosian grip, and we have a draining whelk showing up as our rare, not high value, and then a sanguine bond showing up from the time shifted set. About a $2 hit. You know, all these $2, $4, $5 cards, they all add up. Anything under a buck, I won't call it bulk, but it's certainly baggage with these sets. So we have a Simian Spirit Guide, Coral Trickster, Sangrophage, Thrill of the Hunt, Corpulent Corpse, Orcish Cannonade, Psychotic Episode, Chromatic Sphere, Fortify, Keen Sense, Wipe Away, Premature Burial, and then we have ourselves a Fungus Sliver coming in as our rare, not high value, and Liliana's Triumph coming in from the Time Shifted, not high value. And then we have our second rare foil, and this is a Tombstalker. So in non-foil, not high value, but in foil, we'll see. So now we've gotten two rares from the main set in foil, which I don't think is average. I'll be looking back at the previous box opening to kind of compare and contrast to see if this was a better box or similar. So stay tuned for the box analysis at the end of the video. Self-plug. Aven Riftwatcher, the Sliver, Muckgrub, Sudden Shock, Celestial Crusader, and then we have ourselves a Life and Limb rare, followed by a Ninja of the Deep Hours coming in from the Time Shifted set, about a $2 hit, and then we have a foil common Piracy Charm, not Privacy, and then a Cloud Sprite. I think we're down to 10 or 11 packs, so we're about 2/3 through the box. We have a Veiling Oddity, Simian Spirit Guide, the Dweller, Sankophage, Reflex Sliver, Time Bug, the Artist, the Fortify, the Cannonade, the Baloth, the Bonded Fetch, Calciform Pools, the Scrib Ranger, and we have an Extirpate showing up as our rare, not high value, just hard to say. And then we have an Ancient Stirrings showing up from Time Shifted. It's about a $1 hit. And then another Llanowar Elves token. All right, Two-Headed Sliver, Think Twice, Grape Shot, Germinator, Withering, Green Seeker, Blade of the Sixth Pride, Tendrils of Corruption, Children of Corleos, Errant Ephemerum, a Poultry's Sliver, a Meyer Boa, Haze of Rage, and Jaya Ballard Taskmaid showing up here from Red as our rare, not high value. And then we have a Zulaport Cutthroat, about a $2 hit in Time Shifted, and then a Soldier token. Spiketail Drakeling, Brute Force, Drifter Idal, Grave Scrabbler, the Shaman, the Sliver, Ilvec, Mycoderm, Artist, Time Bug, Spore Sower Thalid, Cloud Cedar, Lost Aromancers, and we have Porphyry Nodes. That card, you read it. And then we have Feather of the Redeemed showing up from the Time Shifted. It's about a $1 hit. Most of the Time Shifted cards are going to be over $1, simply because you only get one per pack. The volume of these boxes, I think being open, just kind of warrants at least $1 per pack, considering the value of each pack. All right, so the Spider, the Shaman, the Idal, the Sliver, Mycoderm, the Dust Wasp, another Sliver, Sunlace. Then we have Riftmark Knight, Faceless Devourer, Stormcloud Djinn, and there we go. Hit the second from the land cycle, the Gemstone Caverns. This is $36 and change, followed by a Zealous Conscripts, about a $2 card, and then the Assembly Worker. So let me get that Gemstone Caverns double sleeved up here. So now we've hit both big hits from the land cycle. So very happy to see that. So we could still hit a Damnation from the main set. We could still see Termagoyf. We could see Sliver Legion. So lots of, well, a couple of cards from the main set that we still haven't hit that we could definitely see. And then in the time shifted, right, we've got Yawgmoth at $40, and we have Chalice of the Void at $52, plus Thoughtseize. So fingers crossed. Sliver, Thalid, Vow, Scout, Silence, Slick, Raptors, Fathom Seer. Then we have Smallpox, Mystical Teachings, Dormant Sliver, and our rare is Kaverick, the Merciless, not high value. And then we have a Laboratory Maniac, about a $4 hit. And then we have a Goblin Token. So 6 packs remaining, 30 packs opened. Can't say I'm disappointed, but I really want to see one more foil time shifted. I don't care what it is, I just want to see it. Erratic Mutation, Riddle of Lightning, Piracy Charm, Tomorrow, Assassinate, Autumn, Trocaire, Worm, Primordium, Scout, and then we have Assault Field Recluse, Careful Consideration, Primordial Pyromancer, then we have a Glittering Wish, with Bajuka Bog coming in here from the time shifted, getting a land there. It's about a $4 hit. I'm going to throw that one in the sleeve because I do like my lands. 5 packs remaining. Thank you so much for sticking with me through the box opening. Hopefully you'll stay till the end with the box analysis. Give the video a like. Lets me know that you all value me spending hours and hours making these videos. Deep Cavern Imp, Thalid Germinator, Deadly Grub, the Sliver, the Spider, the Giant, the Soot, the Elder, the Caltry Sliver, Saltfield Recluse, Living End is our rare / mythic. This is an $8 hit. Just try not to reveal that foil back there. And then we have a Cloud Shredder Sliver at $3. And then our third foil rare out of the set, Angel's Grace. It's very cool to see that. That's a $3 card in non-foil. Not sure, considering how low the foil count is in this set. It is higher than some others, but it's not extremely high. How that card's going to do price-wise. I'll be sure to put it on the screen now, or a couple of seconds ago, when I get to the pricing and editing of the video. Coal Stoker, Stalker, Sliver, Numbers, Trapper, Sliver, Spider, Underworthy, Strangling Soot, Enslave, Shivan Sandmage, Pongify. It's going to be a good uncommon at $2. And then we have Mangara, the Corindor, not high value. And then we have Arcades, the Strategist, about a $2 hit. And then we have Search from Tomorrow, or Search for Tomorrow, and a Metallic Sliver. So we're down to our last 3 packs. So only one time shifted foil. This pack is just opening piece by piece. All right, Tolarian Sentinel, Sling Scourger, Gossamer Phantasm, Rigid Kutzite, the Drake, the Mage, Temporal Isolation, Bewilder, Giant, Wrathy Trapper, Stormfront Raiders, Utopian Mycon, Minions Murmurs, and then we have our Carekeep showing up here from the land cycle. Unfortunately, not high value. And then we have Sylvan Scrying coming on from the time shifted. It's about a $2 hit. 2 packs to go. Riddle of Lightning, Drakeling, War Marshal, the Grub, the Germinator, the Baloth, the Transmuter, Manatithe, Tendrils of Corruption, Blade of the Sixth Pride, a Fury Sliver, Mycologist, Jonah's Avenger, and we have a Lotus Bloom coming in from our land or from the artifacts. It's about a $2 artifact. And then we have ourselves a Lava Spike, which is going to be a $4 hit from the Time Shifted. And I'm just going to slide this stack out of the way now as we get to our last pack. Just build a little bit of a suspense for you. So definitely stay tuned. In about a minute or so, I'll have the MTG box analysis. We'll talk about duplication. We'll talk about coverage. We'll talk about value. We'll talk about potential value. And then I'll let you know if this box was a win or a loss. Cole Stoker, Gordon Recluse, Spinneret Sliver, Cutthroat Idal, we have Dead and Gone, Banash, Benelish Hero, or Cavalry, Wrathy Trapper, Rift Elemental, Thistless, Salt Blast, Storm Entity, and we have a Pact of the Titan coming in as our rare, unfortunately not high value, followed by a Cranial Plating, about $1 hit, and then a Cobalt. So stay tuned. I'll be back in just a moment with the MTG box analysis. Let's jump into the MTG box analysis. The Time Spiral Remastered set was released March 19th, 2021. The main set contains 289 cards and 15 tokens. For the most part, this set is evenly distributed across the 5 colors of Magic. As you saw during the opening, each booster pack contains one non-foil time-shifted card and the chance of converting that card into a foil time-shifted card. Just like the original Time Spiral Remastered contains 121 time-shifted cards, meaning the set has a total of 410 cards plus those 15 tokens. Now that we've covered the set, let's see how this box performed. This chart shows the foils that we saw in orange, the non-foils in green, and the set in gray as our baseline. Based on the data, we can see that our box contained a pretty even distribution of cards, red having the least at 87 and white having the most at 94, only a swing of 7 cards. The foils were pretty evenly distributed as well, with 2 for each color of Magic except for green, which had 3. Unfortunately, we only saw 1 time-shifted foil in this box. In previous boxes, I have seen up to 2. In this booster box, we saw 257 unique non-foil cards from the main set and 35 from the time-shifted subset. That's an 89% coverage rate of the main set and 29% of the time-shifted set. Or when combined, it's 71% of the 410 cards. We saw 12 foils out of 36 packs, which is 1 in every 3 packs, and as you'll see later, this significantly increases the value of the foils in this set over other sets from 2021 and 2022. Pivoting the coverage by rarity, not including time-shifted cards, this set contains 121 commons, 100 uncommons, 53 rares, and 15 mythics. Time-shifted cards are excluded because these cards do not have a rarity. In the non-foil space, we covered 100% of the commons and uncommons. We also saw 80% of the rares and 27% of the mythics. In the foil space, we had far less coverage because we only saw 11 non-time-shifted foils in the box, but we did see 3 rares, 2 uncommons, and 6 commons. Out of the 540 cards we saw, none of the foils were duplicates, but 236 of the non-foils were repeats, meaning that 45% of this box was duplicate cards. Let's talk about the potential value of the cards in the set. This chart shows all the cards from Time Spiral Remastered, including the time-shifted cards. 13 of the cards are currently valued over $10, 6 being time-shifted. 9 cards are valued over $5, 5 of those being time-shifted. 95 cards are valued over $1, 71 are time-shifted, and the remaining 293 cards are all under $1. For comparison, here are the values a month ago. Looking at the time-shifted value, the Pharmonicon edged up 65 cents, pushing it over the $10 threshold to $10.20. But the Abrupt Decay, Bojuka Bog, and Goblin Engineer all dropped a bit, resulting in a downshift from the $5 to $10 category to the $1 to $5 category. The biggest movers in the last month were the Yawgmoth Thran Physician, which dropped $4.25 to $43.48, and the Temar Ascendancy went up 194% from $1.40 to $4.47.
Here's a look at how this box performed in the non-foil space. We saw 523 cards valued under $1. 33 cards were valued between $1 and $5, and in the $5 to $10 range we saw 4 cards, including the time-shifted Silence and Ponder, as well as the Living End and Magus of the Moon. We also saw 4 cards valued over $10 during the opening. The first was the Pact of Negation, valued at $10.96, Akroma's Memorial at $11.81, Gemstone Caverns at $33.98, and finally, Urborg Tomb of Yawgmoth, valued at $34.13. In the foil space, we only had 2 hits. They were the Angel's Grace at $7.81 and the time-shifted foil Flicker Wisp at $33.60. We did see 3 foils valued over $1, but the remaining 7 foils were under $1. Here's a quick look at the 12 foils we saw during the opening. Since foils were not as prevalent in this set, the foil version of cards in Time Spiral Remastered still have a pretty decent price factor. By far, the time-shifted foils have the highest factor, and our Flicker Wisp had a 36.5x multiplier. So how did this box perform overall? Well, I purchased this box from Card Kingdom for $299.99, not including tax. We opened up 36 packs with 15 cards each for a total of 540 cards. In the non-foil space, we saw $179.11 of value. In the foil space, we saw $15.26 of value. The 36 tokens added another $5.96. The 35 non-foil time-shifted cards added $74.96, and our foil Flicker Wisp added $33.60. This brought the box total up to $308.89. That's a gain of $8.90 over the price I paid, which equates to 103% of the box price being returned in value. Thank you so much for watching this video. Be sure to click on the thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more MTG box analysis. Until next time, do something amazing.